so generous, and I mean, yeah, I guess I could be stingy and keep it to myself, but it's easier if you're not if it's not painful to say, yeah, let me write that check for $2,000 to support what you're doing. Let me go ahead and invest in this thing over here, right? So to some extent, that financial security piece should not be optional. And our great opportunity in this generation and beyond is to really pick that as a niche, to really just say black people are going to be the best and most economically intelligent people on the planet. And that niche is wide open because Americans are stupid with money. Americans, generally speaking, are not very good with money. So for us, as a community, as a B1 community, to step up and say, okay, we're going to embrace this. We're going to talk about it. We're going to think about it. We're going to take basic steps to differentiate ourselves. You'll be amazed how much just very little effort will make a massive difference in your economic strength. So what else is culture? Culture is the values, beliefs, traditions, habits, art, and practices that shape how people see the world. That's what culture is. It also includes language, music, food, fashion, religion, rituals, and unwritten rules about how people live and relate to each other. Culture is it's passed from generation to generation, but also evolves with time, mixing old traditions with new influences. Culture shapes identity. It tells people who they are. So who are you? Who are you? I personally believe we should adopt the idea that when we talk to our children say, Daddy, who am I? Mama, who am I? I think we start off by letting them know you're black first. You're part of the black community. You're B1. You are a leader. You are a thinker. You are economically intelligent. You are going to be successful. You come from hardworking people that are committed to security, success, and prosperity. How about that? How about that? How about we pump them up full of gas so they can take the journey and be successful at the end? What do you think about that? Do you think that that might be something to consider? Um, all right, so moving on. The last piece is says every community has its own culture, and it's both a source of pride and a tool for survival. So culture gives you pride, gives you something to be proud of. It also gives you something to survive with, right? Survival meaning that when you go into tough situations, you lean on your culture to get out of that tough situation. So here's the question. Here's a question I'm gonna ask you. This I want you to survival. Okay. We talked earlier and we established that black people have more risk factors to deal with than other people, that we have more threats, things are more dangerous for us, right? When threats arrive, you have to survive the threat, correct? And based on this definition, culture is a tool that is used for survival. Am I correct? Okay. So let's process this. So here's your threat. Your threat is that you work for a little white man who thinks he's Donald Trump and he doesn't like black people much, or at the very least he's a greedy bastard. And he wants to cut the budget and he decides they want to get rid of the DEI program so you lose your job. Or you think you're going to lose your job. So you see this threat coming. You go to work every day and you're scared to death. You're sweating. You get night sweats because you got bills up to here, and you know that the threat is any day this bastard can come in and say, "I'm sorry, Sandra, we don't need you anymore," or "Hey, Tyrone, good luck to you, buddy. I wish you the best." That's a threat, right? Culture is supposed to help you survive the threats. It says it right here. Every community has its own culture, and it's both a source of pride and a tool for survival. So I want to ask you this question, and I need you to process it for a while before you really answer it thoroughly. What is it in your culture right now, and what is it in Black culture that will help you survive the threat that this man is going to take away your financial security? Tell me.